right, where are we? What are we doing?
So we are here at the Great New York State Fair, and we're here just to eat some food, find some vegetarian and vegan stuff. We got a couple places, looked at the vendor list, wrote some down of places that I want to make sure that we hit. We're going to try to hit as many of those as possible. But also we're just going to walk around. If we see a place that looks something that's interesting, we're going to stop there and eat it.
Let's go.
So I'm excited. Let's do this. Alright, can I do the chicken and fries with the vegan chicken?
I cannot wait.
Me too. I think it's going to be really good.
What sauce did we end up getting?
We got the, it's their vegan option, the Zesty Sriracha Bang Bang sauce.
I have not eaten much today because we've been like saving room for all the food we're gonna eat. And I'm like nauseous, I need to eat soon.
It's gonna be really good.
You know what's gonna be the hardest thing is to not eat all of this.
Exactly.
I mean, like that's the mistake we made the first time we did this.
Well, we made that mistake and we each got things for ourselves.
Yeah, we each got an entire potato.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. So,
we learned, and now we're ready.
Yeah, we're sharing portions. We've got some in our back containers so that if we want to just eat part of something and we can pack it up and bring it home and eat more different stuff here. So
I also need to drink some water.
Yeah, we got water too.
Yeah.
All right, we got this. Let's go sit down.
Yep. I can't wait.
All right, me too. We got our forks. Right,
After you figured out how the fork dispenser works?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's start just with the fries. Let's try these. Oh, hot. Hot. Need some salt.
Of course you would say that.
No seasoning on these at all. Now you can even try.
I will.
I'm about the salt. There is no salt on these. All right, then we got the chicken. All right, so we got the sriracha. Chicken is like, it's sort of like a vegan chicken tender. I can't recognize it, so I don't know if it's like Morningstar or Guardian or something, but let's try it.
Good.
That's good. That's good. Ooh. Bang, bang. That's got some good heat. Yeah, it's got good heat. It's good. It's got a nice crunch.
Yeah, I heard that crunch.
Yeah, very, I mean, almost kind of looks like a little bit, but it doesn't taste that way. I mean, it tastes like a chicken tender.
All right.
So, no, that's good. And it's like the Bang Bang has got that sweet, like you first get the sweet when it comes, and then when you swallow, like the heat hits you on your tongue and it lingers there. It lingers there. So it's good we have some water. Oh no, you're a pork though.
No! Oh, we can share.
Yeah, we can share pork. That's fine.
All right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat too.
All right, yeah. All right, here we go.
I waited so long to be able to film him saying vegan, and I missed it.
That's okay. We got it. That's what matters most.
Yeah, we did. Look at it. Look at it.
Vegan grilled cheese from Bees and Finky.
I love that name.
It's hot.
They just finished it.
Oh, it's good.
Cheesy, even though not really.
Yeah. It doesn't have the cheese pull.
Yeah.
You have to melt the cheese.
Does the menu say what the cheese is made of?
No, it says the brand, which is Gaia.
Okay.
But sort of the popular vegan brand of like dairy products.
Nice.
I don't know what they use. Maybe soy. I'd have to
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good though?
It's good though. Yep.
Good.
It's greasy. It's got a good crunch. Yeah. It's good. It's well toasted. So.
Ooh, I like a toasty grilled cheese.
Me too. Yeah, I don't want it like soft, you know?
Yeah. Got our ticket?
Yep. So we're order number 59 at Dang's Cafe, getting some fried tofu. It is loud in here. It's going to be up the mics. Hopefully the mic can get us some good pickup.
Get it!
Fried tofu. Alright, so I got the fried tofu from Dang's Cafe with the vegan #1 sauce.
Okay.
It doesn't really have meat. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be kind of like a sriracha mayo.
All right.
It's got a good crisp. The tofu, it's a little fluffy. Not quite like the stuff we got at the Thai place. It's
Right.
still nice. It's a little bit of a crunch, which you probably can't hear given where we are.
Right.
But it does crunch. Yeah, solid. Alright, so we're going to start with the fall. Good crunch. I don't know if the mic picked that up or not, but it's a good crunch. You got a little bit of the chicken here, which really helps because falafels are naturally quite dry.
Yeah. That's always my biggest concern, is that it's going to be too dry.
Actually, this one's not too dry.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, it's got a nice wetness on the inside. I've had much drier falafel.
Yeah.
It's got like a really nice firm crunch on the outside, but the inside is actually quite soft. Quite good. So it's good on its own, but it's also even better with it.
Nice.
And then we got the walnut baklava. They also got a pistachio one, but we decided to just do walnut because that's how I like it. Here we go, walnut baklava. Oh yeah. That is like, you can taste each layer as you're biting into it. You get that sweetness. You get a little bit of the nut. That's the cool. Yeah, it's I mean, it's sticky. You know, you got the onion at the bottom.
Right.
But it's really good. It's like really crispy. That's good baklava. They know what they're doing. Alright, let's take a look at this bad boy first. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
I just gotta take a photo of it. Alright, so yeah, we got the vegan dog, we got some peppers and onions in this guy. So let's try this. Alright, here's what it is. It's a vegan hot dog. It's got some grilled peppers and onions on it.
Not impressed?
It's middle of the road. Could use maybe some like mustard or condiment or something. I mean, there's really, I don't know, there's not much. I mean, it is as advertised, but it's fairly like, all right, sure.
Can't wait to try it.
All right, so we are at a state fair staple. You can't come between your state fair and not get your milk, your little cup of white milk or chocolate milk. Got to do the chocolate milk, but just a little cup of white milk. They probably need. I don't want to denigrate anybody who does. But for us, we're chocolate milk people. So let's get inside in the milk bar and get some chalky milk. All right, here we go. State Fair Classic, the 25-cent cup of chalky milk.
Cheers.
That is refreshing. I've been outside and I just downed mine. Well, not one gulp, but two.
Great
That's
work.
good stuff. That's really good. Especially after walking around and everything.
Yeah.
This gets great.
It is really good. I'm going to drink it really fast.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I already did. Alright. I mean, it was a chocolate chip cookie cone from PicEigwayUser. Let's try that. I got a warm one. Some of these are from the last tray. The last is the one that tried, and then there's a couple from like the fresh tray that they got.
There you go.
Maybe one of them. It's like, it's got a little bit of warmth in the middle, and then, you know, it's crispy ring on the outside. If I had some milk, this would be the white milk right now. If I had a couple of white milk, drunk one of these bad boys in there, good to go, man. I'd be the happiest little boy in the world. Man. Yeah. Very just like classic chocolate chip cookie, not too sweet. Yeah. What else is there to say?
Can I have one?
Of course. All right, so we have got a state fair staple. You cannot come to the state fair without getting a pizza free. This is 2 feet of, oh my god, 2 feet of fried dough. In essence, much like the fried dough that we reviewed at the retail market, but this is pizza free. See, it's different. And it's longer, I guess. It's longer and thinner.
There you go.
All right, let's chomp in here. Like the one, like the one we reviewed at the farmer's market. Fried dough covered in sugar. I called that a fair classic, and sure enough, it is a fair classic. Can't go wrong with it, really. I mean, I'm sure you can, but it's good. All right, so as far as our food review goes, we're closing out here. Maybe we'll pick up 1 or 2 things as we're walking around. But for now, closing out the fried Oreo again. Another staple of fair junk food here. Covered in powdered sugar. There you go. Ooh, man. That's a lot.
Yeah. I can only eat like one.
You're a little warm. You've been sitting for a minute, you know?
Yeah.
You can tell. That's not the worst thing. But this is a test of fortitude right here. Yeah, I'm only eating one. I can already feel it getting stuck like right here. And there's 5 more in here.
Oh, I'll take one for the team.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, tell me your favorite and least favorite
Okay,
items.
favorite and least favorite of what we tried. Now,
Yeah.
obviously, what we did is not exhaustive of all the vegetarian and vegan options at the fair. There's a lot of things we didn't have. There were some taco places, some quesadilla places, the empanadas that weren't available. They were sold out by the time we got there. Other desserts, funnel cake we didn't have. So there's things there's obviously what we did is not exhaustive, but we wanted to pick a select few items to try. All right, but let's talk about like favorite and least favorite. Favorite, those falafel are definitely up there. They were really good. Like they weren't the kind of stereotypical dry falafel. So I really liked those. Like I was expecting like to just bite in and it was like a falafel is, which is like kind of dry. It's really moist in the middle. It's really crunchy on the outside. So that was good. The chicken, the first thing that we had, those are really good.
Yeah.
The tenders and the sriracha sauce, like those were really tasty. Had a really good like sweet heat combination. I'm trying to think, the cookies were good. The chocolate milk, of course, was excellent as always. Least favorite. And again, we say like least favorite as opposed to like worst. So like we're making the distinction of like we still enjoyed it, but it was towards the bottom of our enjoyment. I would say maybe the hot dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, because I think the hot dog again, like not bad.
Right. It was just very underwhelming.
Yeah, it was just underwhelming. It was pretty much like exactly what you were getting.
It needed some condiments.
And it needed some condiments.
Yeah.
It needed some mustard. It needed like something just to give it a little bit of like wet to it.
Yeah.
So that I'd probably go with my least favorite. And yeah, maybe like the chicken or the falafel is probably somewhere on top.
I don't know if it's because we had it first and I was so hungry, but I think the chicken is at the top for me.
The chicken was really good. Like the chicken tenders that they used, the vegan tenders, were really just like the base tender was really good, and then just having that bang bang sauce on top of it was
the sauce was
fantastic.
Probably one of the best things I've had today.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
So yeah, like if you're vegan and vegetarian, like it can be easy, to come to the fair and feel like it's gonna all just be like, meat and stuff. But if you look around, especially if you plan, because we really planned this time around, and we like looked at the vendors online and we looked at what they were offering, and we looked at the map and knew where to go. I think that's really good. I think especially like if you're looking for some of the places that we go to where like it's a little bit more substantial food, I think you want to look at sort of the periphery of the fair because like we started with the chicken and waffles, and they are we're kind of here in the center, like the expo center's over there. They're kind of over here. A lot of the place that we had in the eatery is kind of on the edge over where that is. A lot of the stuff in the center is like your more standard, like your deep fried Oreo, your funnel cake, you know, your bloomin' onion and stuff like that. Like your more traditional fair food, like the really kind of bad food that you think about for fair, is sort of in the center where everybody else is and all the rides are. But if you go along the edges, like that's where you find, I think, like the little hidden gems of the fair. So yeah, that's what I would recommend people coming to the fair, especially if you're being a vegetarian.
And if you need like a break from the crowds, like going to those places that are not so crowded is also nice, because you can kind of just breathe for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because again, yeah, everybody kind of packs towards the center, and there's a lot of people there. But if you go a little bit, I mean, the eatery was pretty packed. But like that aside, like around the edges is fewer people, and so yeah, you kind of have that moment. Oh, you know, I didn't shout it out when we were talking about like favorite stuff, but that grilled cheese was really good.
Oh yeah, it was.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was definitely a standout too. So.
We didn't get on camera when I said it, but I feel like if you didn't know that wasn't cheese, you might not know.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good imitation of cheese. I mean, it didn't have like the classic like cheese pull of a grilled cheese,
but did much feel like melted cheese on bread.
Yes, yeah. But that aside, it did kind of feel like you were eating melted cheese.
Yeah. All right, and until next year, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're still doing this in a year, and I think we will be. We'll come back. Maybe there'll be some, you know, people come in and out. So hopefully there'll be some new places to try. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Me too.